Hey guys, it's Coach Matt O'Brien here at TrYumph Functional Fitness. Thanks for joining me today. I often get asked, about our transformation programs. Why are we different? So I kind of want to invite you into my office here at TrYumph and kind of go through what is involved in the transformation programs and processes that we use here at TrYumph and really explain that in detail for you. And I think that'll explain a lot so that you understand why we do what we do. Our purpose or reason for existence is to help people transform their health, transform their lives. Sometimes that could be weight loss, sometimes that could be attitude, sometimes that could be fitness. Sometimes people just want to, think they can live longer. Sometimes it's all of those things. Sometimes people just want to fit in their clothes. It's everybody's individual goal is going to be different, but there's usually an underlying emotional reason that they are motivated for that transformation. So our core business, again, the reason for our existence is transformation. We like to call ourselves Transformation Town. So we've put together, and this has evolved over the years. We keep evolving and learning and growing and learning from our successes and learning from our failures too on how to improve the transformation process. And just judging from our last 12-week transformation and the weekly weigh-ins that we were doing, and I think we went on a 31-0 streak there for a while with 31 successful positive weight loss weigh-ins. We know we are on to something special here at TrYumph, and that's what I'm going to share with you. And if you own a gym and you want to borrow these ideas, we have to change the world together. So I am all about sharing it, and let's make a dent in this obesity epidemic that we're all encountering, because it's going to keep us the great nation that we are here in America. So what is our transformation process? Maybe you're connecting with this video from one of our ads on Facebook, or maybe a friend told you about us. So I want to kind of tell you what we do here at TrYumph. And we have what we call the 5 pillars of success, our 5 pillars. And I'm going to go through each one and kind of show you visually how that relates to how we do the transformation process. Our first pillar is exercise. Everybody knows I'm an exercise advocate. I wrote a book called The Magic Pill, which is a metaphor for exercise is the magic pill. So my personal reason for existence is to help people get exercising. It can be an intimidating process, but we try to make that fun. And we have over 40 group personal training classes here at TrYumph per week that we book our transformation clients into, or actually they book. And I don't know if you can see this. I got my website pulled up. You can book that online. I got my phone here with me. We have an award-winning app, TrYumph app, opens right to our scheduling page. So we're trying to make it easy and convenient for you to book a class. You just pick that 8 a.m. class looks good, book class, boom, done. And you get a reminder email. It integrates with your Google Calendar or whatever calendar you use. So a very using technology to make the process as convenient and easy for you to get here. And that's the most challenging thing for a lot of people, is getting here. You get through those front doors and we take care of the rest. So that's your job, and our job is to make fun things happen once you get here. So that's our first pillar. And our second pillar, we're going right into nutrition. And quite frankly, that's probably a big differentiator of TrYumph. What we do here is that we're big on giving you the nutritional tools that's going to help capitalize on the success that you get from the right type of exercise. And I didn't go into a lot of detail, but the important thing to note with exercise is you got to do the right types. Something is better than nothing, don't get me wrong, but the science is real convincing that resistance training and high intensity interval training are what is going to transform your body. Not only your fitness, but your body composition, your metabolism. So that is the type of training that we do here at TrYumph. So you show up, you're going to get the science, you're going to get the right type of training. And so I backed up a little bit on that. Let's fast forward again to nutrition, our second pillar of success. So there's a lot of stuff out there. If you spend a lot of time online, you're going to get confused. You're going to get probably frustrated with what to do. What's the flavor of the month? What can I eat? What can't I eat? So we boiled it down. What is physiology and endocrinology? What does the science say? And we put together a really awesome, easy to follow nutrition program that is based on low glycemic nutritional science. That's a mouthful, but I got it out kind of sort of there. But to help you with a tool, we have put together a workbook that explains very shortly the ground rules of the program, and it's basically a journal, day by day, plug and play system that you can work on nutrition to get you those results. We also use, for most people, like a weekly planner, so you can plan out the week. So we give you that. We give you a food list that integrates with that planner so that you can plan your nutrition and get those results. So that is a big tool that we do here, and as part of our transformation programs, as well as our personal training and some of our other programs and processes, we will schedule a 1-hour consultation to help you get set up on this program once you have these tools. So that's a big one, and nutrition is going to give you those composition and changes that you're looking for. So our third pillar, and this one's very important, and it's coaching. You got to have good coaching. What do the best athletes in the world have? Coaches. These are the people with the best genetic gifts, most athletic, most abilities. Why do they have coaches? Because coaches make you better. Coaches are going to steer you in the right direction. Coaches are going to give you the tools, give you the motivation, and give you the energy sometimes to get through the workouts that we design. So I've attracted, fortunately for me, really awesome coaches. So I'm very fortunate to have a team that I'm proud of. I'm proud of each one of them and confident knowing that when they're leading a class, they're going to do the right thing, which is one of our team values. They're going to practice what they preach. That's one of our other team values. These aren't people that are going to tell you something to do and go do something completely different themselves. We all live the lifestyle here at TrYumph as coaches, so we're going to lead you from the front. So having great coaching and people that actually care, people that know the science of proper exercise and nutrition, that's all critical for you to get great results. And most importantly, somebody that's fun and has a positive attitude and is going to lift you up on those days when you're kind of dragging. And that's kind of the coaches that we have here at TrYumph. So I feel very fortunate to have a great team behind me, and that's going to make your success my success. So on to our fourth. There's 5. We're on number 4, and that's accountability. And as far as results go, without accountability and tracking, whether it's in business or relationships or fitness or competition of any sort, accountability is huge to establish milestones and making sure you're working towards them. So we actually are fanatics about accountability and technology here, and with our 6-week and 12-week transformations, we take it even beyond and to the next level in terms of what we do here with attendance boards and very visual things so that you feel supported and you feel you're not going to get lost in the shuffle. That doesn't happen here at TrYumph. You're not just a number or a key fob. You're a person to us, and if we don't see you here, we're going to reach out and say, hey, is everything okay? That's kind of family that we have here at TrYumph. So that's part of the accountability process, but digging into more detail, big thing we do here. So first is, as part of our transformation programs, we use a technology called electromagnetic impedance, which is a fancy term for a scale that not only determines weight, but also body composition. So I have kind of that pulled up. The scale that's on the floor here kind of wirelessly feeds us information, and this kind of illustrates how that plays out on a transformation journey. And I don't know if the camera can see this or not, but this is kind of a critical information here. So this is one of our clients that's been working with us since last March, Jeff, and came to us after losing about 15 pounds on his own. And so he hit the doors at about 290 with a goal of getting down to his Air Force weight of 220 pounds. And Jeff's in some of our videos, so you can see him say this for himself, but he said that TrYumph saved his life, and that's his words, not mine. But you can see how this is his weight loss going down over the months that he's been here. And this technology is awesome because we can track all these things, you know, more than just scale weight. So if somebody's weighing you on a scale, writing down in a notebook, that's great, but it doesn't really tell you that much information. And the next piece of this puzzle is calipers. Where that technology is flawed, it can kind of get a little jumpy when it comes to body composition. So as a second level redundancy, which is great in communication, but even better in accountability, we use calipers. Body fat skin fold calipers are going to measure the subcutaneous fat levels as you progress. So kind of pulled up a spreadsheet here that you can kind of see. This is Betsy, one of our more recent clients, and you can kind of see how monthly and every 6 to 12 weeks I'm doing a vast array of measurements with calipers and tracking those millimeter measurements as related to that level of body fat, and then we track the lean mass and fat mass with that technology and that device. So again, digging deeper into getting people results and making sure we're making headway on the way. Third, and probably our best technology, is the MyZone system. You might see this little pretty box sitting on my desk. Researched all the different heart rate monitoring technology, and I've compared it head to head with this fitness tracking device, which you're all familiar with, many of the brands that do that. This is based on light diode technology, which is great if you're sitting still. But if you need real-time heart rate monitoring data, nothing beats the MyZone. This has the accuracy, real-time accuracy of 99.4% of an EKG that you would get at a hospital. And what's cool about it, it is a chest strap that you have to get used to wearing, but after a couple workouts, you don't even know it's there. But what's really cool is that it feeds a tile of information that's color-coded to our TV screens in both our Annex and Studio here, as well as your smartphone if you're not in here, and gives you your heart rate information, your energy burn, which is your calories, and also your effort points. So what's cool as me, I'm going to let you in on my dashboard here, is that I can kind of check up on my clients when they're not here, and I can kind of look at the landscape of somebody's fitness, and here's all my users, so I can see this on my dashboard, so I can click on one and kind of say, hey, what's ACOS doing? So this is kind of an annual screenshot of his activity levels. I don't know if you can see the bar graph on the video there, but you can kind of see where he's peaking in March and November, and when he's not. So this is effort exerted in terms of cumulative in a month. So the higher the bar, the more he's working out at an intensity level that will get you results. So I can see he's been slacking. That's when I can reach out to him and say, hey, we need to get you back in here. So ACOS travels a lot, and perhaps you've seen him on TV. He's the ACOS the Solutionist. You can check him out on eVine. Great friend of mine, been a client of mine for over 10 years. So we have to work around his travel schedules, but that's just an example of how I can dig into somebody's profile and coach them not only here, but also afar. The other big thing we do is challenges. So right now we're doing a holiday MEPS for Prizes challenge. And every time I do these challenges, guess what? Our attendance and the consistency of our clients coming, our goal is for them to be here 3 times a week, but we always see that goal exceeded during these challenges. So we do them routinely, and I can see how we create a leaderboard, and what we'll do is usually associate a prize with that to get people to get here. So we have a leaderboard, and while we're doing this 2-month challenge, we post that weekly. And here's the cool deal. I don't believe in just rewarding number one. I want everybody collectively to succeed. So what we usually do here is we set a realistic milestone that will get you the results that science shows are going to create transformation, and use that as the benchmark. And then everybody that gets above that benchmark in terms of effort points gets entered into, in this case, a drawing for a NutriBullet Prime. So the way you get extra rewards, if you come more, we'll give you an extra entry into a drawing for that prize. So it's kind of a cool way of getting people to participate more and incentivize them and motivate them to keep coming. And we always see really phenomenal participation during our challenges. So we usually do those every 2 months or so, where we're really giving out a cool prize. So lots of cool things with accountability, and we go beyond that. We have visual boards, and for our 12-week challenge, we do this crazy board with everybody's name on it, and just a real cool visual showing a lot of different metrics of what's happening. So just really a lot of support to get you the results for your transformation. Finally, and equally important, is community. Community is kind of one of those buzzwords a lot of people pay lip service to. My lips aren't working, but we try, and we're not perfect, but we are improving and trying to create a really cool community here of positive-minded people at TrYumph Fitness. And then way we get that community involved is that we have a Facebook closed group called TrYumph Nation, and that's where we post tools. Right now we're running a Get Your Rear in Gear for the New Year series. It's a daily video showing you an exercise you can do at home to get your rear in gear. And one of our coaches is facilitating that and posting those videos every day. So that's just part of being in the TrYumph Nation community. We also do events where we gather outside of working out, and so people can see what you look like outside your gym clothes. Or you can come in your gym clothes, we don't care. And we have our holiday party coming up. And then in January, we're going to have a cool outdoor barbecue and just stuff that we do to promote that community. And we have a cool Instagram page. I don't know if you can see this, but one of the things that I aspire to increase motivation, and we do a daily motivational quote that goes up on our Instagram page, as well as just some cool photos, and we don't take ourselves too serious. I don't know if you can see Coach Smooth and Coach Laura there. She's wearing a unicorn hat. We're getting ready for the new year, resolution rush. So, just cool things like a strong, positive mental attitude will create more miracles than any wonder drug. Exercise is a magic pill. That's my quote. But that's another cool quote. And there's a picture of my book. Just stuff that's going to be, subliminal support, and we try to do all that, incorporate that into our community. And we also have a cool Facebook page, TrYumph Functional Fitness, which you may have connected with us on. And so those are our 5 pillars of success that we incorporate into our transformation programs. And quite frankly, that's what you're paying for. That's why we're different. We're not a big box gym. We're definitely not priced like a big box gym, and we don't have hundreds of members. We have, or thousands of members. We have an intimate community, and we focus on those clients. We focus on them. They are our family. We know your name. We know your struggles, and we know your goals. And as we get to know people even more, we start to know their personalities and what motivates them, what turns them off. So we are boutique, and we know that's why we get such good results, and we're not too egotistical to know that we can't get better. And so we're always learning. We invest time with our team and going to workshops and seminars and always improving. But most importantly, it's the real world results and seeing what our clients, and getting that feedback from our clients, and just now really seeing this all come together. And if you follow us at all on YouTube or Facebook, you're probably seeing some of our transformation success stories. We are fortunate enough to have not just one, not just two, or just the occasional transformation. We have lots of them, and so we'll be sharing more and more of those people that have done it over the holidays with Thanksgiving and birthdays and travel and Halloween, and they're just using all these tools and still getting great results. So I hope that, kind of explains why our transformation process is so detailed, which is why it is so successful. So if you need to shape up, transform your health, or fit better in your clothes, you want to look better naked, if you jump up and down in the morning naked, this is a good test of body fat. If you see something moving, maybe you want to see less moving. That's the individual part of the transformation process. But for most people, it's just want to feel better and have more energy and feel better about themselves. And that translates into other areas of your life outside of fitness. And that's why we say train, transform, triumph, because it's more than just how your weight loss. And transformation is such a individual process, and that's what we recognize. So if this is, even if you're still watching me, awesome for you for sticking it out, but it's probably connecting and resonating with you right now. I would love to work with you, have our team work with you, and so we're going to extend that invitation to come transform with us. And if the link's not below or up above, there's probably an offer or something to help get you started. You can call us, message us, connect with us on Facebook. We don't care how you get here, and just make it easy for yourself, and click the link below, and let's get the process started. That is the hardest part. I know there's a lot of fear and apprehension. Can I do it? Am I going to keep up? Am I going to look weird? Am I going to look funny? Am I going to stand out? That doesn't happen here. We are a judgment-free zone. We're going to love you like family, and we're just going to nurture you in through the process. So, again, if that sounds good, come transform with us, and I'd love to meet you and get you started. So, thank you for watching, and cheers.